Give it up for the force here, please. Hello, ma'am. Total rock star, ma'am, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, these young entrepreneurs have not just questioned the conventional wisdom, but answered it with their fiery and risky business undertakings. They have inspired every young Indian to not shy away from breaking the status quo, rewriting the rules and transforming the world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, now I welcome on stage our eminent panel of 35 under 35 to share their growth and innovation on building future leaders.
Thank you so much. Before we go, I'm a big fan of all of them on stage. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. What? Yeah, we are proud of you. India's proud of you, yeah. Rocket ma'am, thank you. We'll be back in a while. Hello, darling. We'll talk backstage. Come.
Thanks, Siddharth. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been wonderful writing for Entrepreneur. It's been like 1.5 years. We have been chasing all these young and vibrant entrepreneurs. So when we decided to pursue this 35 under 35, it was not just the most challenging, it was the most surprising listing which we came out with. And all of you have seen it tonight with all the winners who will be disclosing in a couple of minutes. And we now have some of the 35 under 35 featured panelists on stage with us. I would like to introduce Siddharth Pai, the youngest here. And Siddharth actually runs a fund called 134 Capital and 314, I'm sorry, 314 Capital with his brother. And all of you who are looking for money can actually get in touch with me after this. We also have Arunabh Kumar from the Viral Fever. I know each one of you is a big fan of him. And we also have the disruptor Abhiraj with us from Urban Clap, who have really disrupted it with the marketplace model. So Abhiraj, I would like to start with you first. A little more detail about you and how you built a brand for yourself in a market which was really driven by the unorganized team.
Sure, thank you very much for having me. Quick introduction, my name is Abhiraj. I am the founder and CEO of Urban Clap. Urban Clap is a marketplace to hire trusted and reliable local and home services. So pretty much any and every service that you can think of, ranging from a plumber, an electrician, to a beautician, an interior designer, wedding photographer. We have more than 80 services on our platform, and we offer these services through a very curated and high quality network of service professionals across 8 cities. So that's what we do. How did we get started? So we started Urban Clap roughly 3 years back. And at that point of time, me and my co-founders, each of us had done one startup and ended up shutting it down for various reasons. So we were all basically, sitting and ideating at my home. And back in those days, at least, my wife, who's sitting behind, used to look at me and say, what do you keep doing the whole day? And I used to joke saying, I'm thinking. But it was a very interesting phase where the three of us were basically trying to understand large opportunities that exist in India which can be disrupted through technology and smart processes. And I just remember this wall hanging that I had to put up in my living room. And I ended up calling a carpenter from one of the local online directories who didn't show up. Then I called somebody in the afternoon, that person didn't show up. And eventually somebody showed up in the evening, and that person showed up without tools. So basically I'd spend the whole day trying to get a very simple job done which couldn't get done. And that got me thinking and got all of us thinking that usually commerce works in a very interesting way. It makes it super easy for you to part with your money. Here, we were more than happy to part with our dollars. There was a very simple task at hand. But it was a frustrating experience. Later that year I got married and I saw the frustrating experience of trying to organize that wedding, trying to deal with all of those service professionals, not knowing if somebody would show up on time, following up with the photographer, asking him if he's going to show up, etc., etc. So at some point we just realized that this was a super large, super unorganized market which did not have any trust no quality standards, no pricing standards, and lots of friction in the customer's journey. And for me, those are all very ripe opportunities for disruption, and we decided to get started with Urban Clap. Yeah.
Great. So Siddharth, we just heard that you're launching the second round of fund, which is the 250 crores. So that's huge.
Yes.
So will you tell us more about that?
So 314 Capital is actually launching its second fund, where an early stage deep involvement tech fund. So the way we differ from most normal venture capitalists is instead of acting as a sort of proxy bank, where you just give an entrepreneur some money, you wait for 2 years, come back and ask, where's my money? And the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, I blew it all on marketing, or I blew it all on ads on TVF or something. What we do is we actually do get involved with the entrepreneur extremely deeply. We help them out in terms of product, we help them out in terms of technology, we help them out in terms of finance, accounts, and most importantly, compliance. Because a large number of startups you've actually seen, and a large number of companies in India are actually woefully under compliant with the law. And obviously you all know in India, the moment the law actually catches one of them, it sort of opens, it's a massive fissure that actually opens up and everyone else gets caught in that fashion as well. So that's a brief about 314.
Great. Would you also like to talk about some of the companies you've invested in?
So we've invested in quite a few well-known companies as well. So Fairsend, which is India's first peer-to-peer lending platform, which is also based in Delhi, is one of the early investments of 314 Capital. Besides that, we have Licious, which is the meat brand that's actually born and bred in Bangalore itself. They're currently in the market looking to raise a fresh round of funding, and they'll be launching the operation throughout India soon after. Another interesting company we have is actually Wixo. So Wixo is not a company most people actually know, but the services are something everyone would actually love to use. Wixo in a nutshell is essentially Amazon level analytics for everyone. So when it comes to SMEs or when it comes to SMEs, entrepreneurs, early stage startups, one of the major problems everyone actually has is communication and figuring out the return on investment for your marketing, right? Because marketing spend for everyone is this massive black hole where you just keep on shoving money and then ultimately it gets some amount of users, it gets some amount of traction, but it's impossible for you to actually meticulously analyze what happens during that. And what Wixo actually done is using technology, they've actually eased the entire process out end to end, so that you can actually locate a person, figure out the entire profile of that person, and there are several interesting, really cool tools. They're another company that's actually based in Delhi as well, so you guys should actually check them out when you can.
Great investment. Hi, Arunabh.
Hi.
So you have been a real disruptor in your space. I mean, from the TV serials, it has now moved to web series. I mean, you changed how India views. So tell us about your story.
I mean, I'm trying to change, but people still are worried about girlfriends of Salman Khan, so I think we have truly failed. I don't think किसी को TVF के stars की girlfriend का नाम पता होगा, so I think I just realized that I have to work harder. I think if only Siddharth Kannan would have asked questions about TVF stars, then I would have thought that okay, job done. But I think किसी ने कोई है जो TVF देखता है? The viral fever shows permanent roommate pictures tripling. Yeah. Thanks. So yes, we have probably 10 consumers here. 10 users हैं हमारे यहाँ पे. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I think yes, the viral fever is what we started calling it India's first online television for youth. It's a much smaller business, I'll say. Not really qualifies for small business yet, because some of the girls that I was just talking to them and some of the businesses who are in small business, trust me, some of the startups would kill to be in that business. So congratulations to all of you. And yes, the idea was very simple. हिंदुस्तान में सिर्फ सास बहू के शोज बन रहे थे और young generation, अब शायद मैं नहीं हूँ young generation का, लेकिन उनके लिए कोई कुछ बना नहीं रहा था. So and that's when back in 2010-12 I thought that okay, can we build a TV channel which actually makes shows which younger people would love to watch. And that's why he started. And actually today we also have 70-year-old uncles who are big fans of TVF. So I think we are hoping कि लोग अगली बार जब मैं सवाल पूछूंगा कि कितने लोग TVF नहीं देखें तो शायद 10 लोग उठाएंगे और बाकी शायद. So I think yeah, that's what we are trying to do. अरे वाह, applause, दिल खुश हो गया.
So Abhiraj,
please give that girl a BMW, you know.
So Abhiraj, when we talk about building a startup, there's a lot more which goes in building an inner circle. So how did you find your inner circle, your set of co-founders? Will you tell us about that?
Sure. So I have two co-founders, Varun and Raghav. Varun I've known since the first day of IIT. So we were together in IIT Kanpur. So we've known each other now for almost 12 years. We were wingmates, and pretty much after IIT also we kept in touch, and we would actually have lots of weekend conversations around ideas that we can do together, almost 3 or 4 years prior to actually starting up together. We were also together in the first venture which failed, so we go back a long way. Raghav we met through a common friend. Neither Varun nor I know how to code, but we were looking to start a technology company, and Raghav was the only guy we knew who knows how to code and who had also quit his job and who was doing some other startup at that point of time. So very interestingly, I actually tracked Raghav for about 7 or 8 months, where I was hoping that his company would also, I kind of sensed that my first business was going to die. You know, you don't want to accept it as an entrepreneur, but you see the writing on the wall. I was kind of hoping the same thing for his business as well, which was also not going anywhere. It so happened that his business also shut down the same time as our first business did. So we basically got together over drinks, our first business is out, and getting drunk, and we said that, okay, why don't you come over and let's build something together. And that was it. That's how the three of us came together.
I don't know, you also have an inner circle. Did you build it with other co-founders?
No, I think the reason I started TVF is because I was thrown out of the inner circle. I think, I don't know if you guys know this, वैसे हर धंधे में होता है. So Bollywood is like one of the most core inner circle. It's protected by like a fort. So you're not allowed to go anywhere close to circle. मतलब घुसना तो बहुत दूर की बात है. And like, one of the gentlemen was asking Kevin also that, with, you have people, you have connections, and I think the way I see it, and I think I would like to second what Kevin was saying, that if at all I had connections, so I have had the fortune and misfortune of not having a mentor or connection ever. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर आपके connections होते हैं तो actually it works against you. So MTV rejected my show and could not do anything in movies is because movies needs either you lot of backing, a lot of connections, a lot of being part of inner circle. But when I imagine my life, TVF wouldn't exist. I would be doing TV shows for Hindi TV channels and 90% of people would have raised hand right now. But I think I'm still proud of what 10 people are watching and what TVF is trying to do. So I think sometimes it actually helps you. I think, I think all of us would agree that necessity is the mother of invention. So I think कई बार अगर आपको लोग तुतकार के भगा देते हैं तो उसका बहुत फायदा होता है. तो मुझे लग रहा है उसका फायदा शायद हमें हो रहा है.
So I heard MTV actually approached you now to make a show for them.
No, yaar, I think we are much bigger than MTV now, so with due respect, we'll not make it. Yeah, I think if they don't survive, then maybe we'll buy them. So I think, so that's what.
So coming to you, Siddharth, you are actually building this fund with your brother, and your father also happens to be a big investor.
Yes.
So how is it? Do you talk about business? You talk about startups, whom to invest? How is it like?
With my father?
With your father and your brother, of course.
So with my brother, so 314 was actually started off by Mr. Mohandas Pai. He began investing in his angel capacity, and then essentially the fund grew to a certain large extent. After that, my brother, who was in Stanford, and me, who was doing my chartered accountancy, decided to start helping him out with that. And as we started doing it, we started realizing that we actually started becoming quite adept at it. And one of the major problems we actually faced was when the moment anyone thinks of a meeting with an investor, they always assume it's going to be someone in a suit, someone clean-shaven, someone with their hair gelled up, someone spick and span. But the moment someone like me or my brother, who's about as hirsute as I am, actually walks in like slippers, cargo pants, a kurta,
Yes.
they just kind of look at you and they're just like, the hell just happened.
नारंगी कलर की चप्पल पहनी हुई है इन्होंने. देखो.
Hey, you're wearing sneakers. So come on, huh? You're as bad
Yeah,
as
so
me.
I think, yeah, that's what.
No. So the thing about that is what happened. I think the question that you were actually trying to allude to was whether there was any mentorship that actually came from him or not. And I think this was a similar question that Kavin actually faced a while ago from a gentleman over there and a gentleman over here, if I'm not mistaken. I think the one thing we need to realize is that most of our parents aren't as caring as most people make them out to be. Actually, a very famous story I like to narrate is the way I actually learned how to swim was we went to a pool one day. My father actually took my brother and me like towards the deep end, pushed us off and said swim. That's basically it. So you're actually thrown off in a deep end and you sort of have to fend for yourself. So even when it comes to actually talking to him for mentorship or for advice or something, a similar strain that I actually do share with Kavin is that when we talk, we generally talk about general stuff like what are we going to order today? Are we going to go out for dinner or not? It's mainly centers around food. Whereas it comes to something as mentorship or something, unless we reach an intractable problem that's impossible for us to solve by ourselves or without asking anyone else for that matter, that's the only way, that's the only time you actually go forth. You go forth and actually ask him and seek advice. Because the thing about most parents is everybody wants to see their parents grow, see their children grow their own wings, right? So they just spread their wings and actually fly and go off. And they're actually the happiest, not when you come and ask them for advice, is when you actually solve it by yourself and you actually don't have to go and ask them for anything at all.
That's true actually. Fathers are not that bad. I think वो बॉलीवुड फिल्मों से नॉलेज आ रहा है कि सारे फादर विलेन होते हैं, बट ऐसा होता नहीं है. आई थिंक मतलब काफी कूल है. आई थिंक यू नो देयर इज अ लॉट दैट यू कैन लर्न फ्रॉम आवर फादर्स. इन फैक्ट देयर इज अ शो दैट वी मेड कॉल्ड फादर्स ऑन TVF. So you should watch it actually. So I think sometimes we actually feel, I think we read too much into, you know, sort of, but at the same time, I have had the opportunity of meeting like some of people now join TVF, and this girl was joining, and the day of the first day, not that she only came, in fact she got the entire family, like father, mom, brother, sister, they had all come to see. Because they could not fathom what she was doing. और उनको लगा कि ये कंपनी एग्जिस्ट भी करती है कि नहीं करती है. तो आई थिंक और मुझे याद है कि वी यूज टू हैव अ स्मॉल ऑफिस which was around 10 feet by 5 feet, and some parents used to come that time, not much impressed. But I think now that we have a bigger office and there is concrete and some glass facade, then every father goes back satisfied. But and that's actually confusing because, you know, it's not that we were doing bad work when we were in Jhopadas. But I think, parents, I have a theory on Indian parents. I'm sure a lot of people here are parents. Is that if you do financially well, and if you show them the promise that you're going to be better economically in life, I think they're willing to sort of give a chance. So, yeah. Oh, he's in the business of giving money. So, yeah, that's, his father has to throw him on the deep end of pool because he's trusting him with throwing money. So I think, yeah.
Actually, no, so most of the funds we've actually raised don't actually come from him. Most of the funds we raise are from other people as well. So like I said, when he threw us into a deep end, he didn't exactly throw like a life raft or a buoy or something after us and said, go do it. He's just like, swim with the sharks or sink. That's all.
So, because you also faced certain challenges. I mean, did you further think you will become someone else when you became an entrepreneur? Did you face all that?
No, he was quite supportive actually. My father, you know, I'm very proud of his profession. He was a naval officer. He was deployed at Kargil.
So he was always at the deep end of the pool.
Yeah. So I think he's seen a fair amount of struggle in life, and he was always always very supportive from the get-go. Yeah. So very lucky to have both sets of parents. My mother's here actually. She's always been very supportive as well. Both of them have, you know, right from the get-go, when I told them that I want to quit my job, do something of my own, they were a little bit concerned initially, like most parents would be. But very quickly, you know, they said that if you think that that's the right thing to do, then go ahead and do it.
और हम वैसे भी इसलिए थोड़ी बड़ाई कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हम दिल्ली में हैं और यहाँ पे लाइन बहुत यूज होती है. तुझे पता है मेरा बाप कौन है, तो इसीलिए हम थोड़े संभल के, you know, with due respect to all the fathers. So I think, yeah, yes.
So, what were the challenges initially? Of course, yes, it was a tough market to enter in. What else?
Sorry, could you please repeat it?
I'm saying it was a tough market to enter in. Besides that, what are the other challenges you faced?
I think other than the kind of more work that we're trying to do, I think, so we started with making people laugh, then we ended up making people crying, and everything in between. So I think when we started, people used to think that we only do, so there's something called Cutiapa, which we started, which was the comedy thing, because joke travels. Then we realized we will do drama because people like to share dramatic stories. And then we started non-fiction. Then we did shows like Tripling. Then we're doing a science fiction. So I think the only vision that we have, and it's always easy as a company to decide one rule than a lot of rules. So we decided that we'll be in the business of serving great stories to people, and which will be India-centric stories, and in that, anything and everything. So we would like to tell the story of H.C. Verma, we would like to tell the story of C.N.R. Rao, because they are the Shah Rukh Khans and Amitabh Bachchan of their field. We would like to tell the story of Balaji Chips, because that's one of the most fascinating company I have come across. And we would like, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इंडिया में बहुत सारी cool चीजें हैं. मैं पिछली बार आया था तो मैं बुरारी गया था, दिल्ली के बाहर एक जगह, बहुत धूप आती है वहाँ पे. ऐसा लगता है मेरे बाल वैसे ही कम है और बहुत गर्मी लगी मुझे, लेकिन वहाँ पे दो कंपनीज हैं जो बहुत पॉप कल्चर में बहुत पॉपुलर हुआ करती थी, राज कॉमिक्स एंड मनोज कॉमिक्स. आई डोंट नो आप लोग जानते हैं या नहीं, बहुत इट्स अ म्यूजियम फॉर मी. एंड व्हेन आई वेंट देयर आई रियलाइज दैट फ्रॉम दैट स्मॉल प्लेस हैपेंड सम ऑफ द मोस्ट पल्पी लिटरेचर इन दिस कंट्री. बट कोई जानता नहीं है, सब मार्वल देख रहे होते हैं और सब ये. तो मैं डोगा कॉमिक्स की टी शर्ट पहनता हूँ. मुझे श्रीलाल शुक्ल की राग दरबारी बहुत पसंद है, मुझे किस्सा 80 का बहुत पसंद है, मुझे कर्नाटक म्यूजिक बहुत पसंद है. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हम अपने देश की कूल चीजों को बहुत कम भाव देते हैं, और मेरे लाइफ का या फिर टीवीएफ का सिर्फ यही एम्बिशन है कि हम खोद के बहुत अच्छी और नई कहानियां निकालेंगे और इंडिया की हर चीज को बहुत कूल बनाएंगे. सो दैट्स प्रीटी मच व्हाट यू वांट.
Great. So with that, we would like to throw the floor open for questions.
ऑलराइट, अपने हाथ उठाइएगा और मैं वहां पहुंच जाऊंगा और हमारे जो मित्रगण हैं उनसे सवाल पूछ लेना आप लोग प्लीज. जस्ट पुट योर हैंड्स अप एंड आई विल कम टू यू. तालियां दीजिए यार, वी आर सो प्राउड ऑफ ऑल दीस पीपल. यार मजा आ गया सर. एनीबॉडी हु वांट्स टू आंसर क्वेश्चन, जस्ट पुट योर हैंड्स अप. सवाल कोई पूछना चाहे तो हाथ ऊपर करिएगा. एनीबॉडी, एनी क्वेश्चन? दिस जेंटलमैन हियर. हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग. क्या नाम है सर आपका, शुभ नाम?
Aditya Vij. My friend, just wanted to ask you about the inspirations that you're looking out for the movies or the serials on the Indian stories. How and where do you find them from?
सर आपसे सवाल पूछ रहे थे, आप मैसेजिंग कर रहे थे तो वापस सवाल पूछिए.
नहीं, आप किससे पूछ रहे हैं?
आपसे पूछ
अच्छा, लाल टोपी.
Sorry.
हाँ सॉरी.
I was just asking you that all the stories that you search out for from the Indian context, what is the source of finding those stories?
I think स्रोत कोई है नहीं. I think it's not really that a formula or a source. I think you see Siddharth coming in on a cycle, so there is a story because nobody has told cycle race. जो जीता वही सिकंदर, that's the source. So I think you got to keep, like you said, you got to keep your eyes open for Indian context. You need to do a lot of awaragardi. You need to literally appreciate the fact that there is Chanakya, there is Ramayana, there is Jatak Kathaएं, there is, I think it's research, I'll say. It's what I call market research, is what I'll put it as. And I feel that Indian stories, be it Champak, be it Nandan, be it Motu Patlu, be it Chacha Chaudhary, Pinky, I think, be it मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले. So I think these are the things which are very cool. होता क्या है कि हमें nothing against, I mean there's a lot to learn from Goras that we like, but at the same time I think अभी Asians को और Indian को cool होना बहुत जरूरी हो गया है, और हमें सोचना चाहिए कि हम अपनी कहानी से भर दें और सरोबार कर दें. तो हर जगह कहानी बहुत सारी है, 5000 साल की हिस्ट्री है सर.
क्या बात है सर. अजय, टाइम खत्म हो रहा है इसलिए मैं चाहूंगा, थैंक यू सो मच. अरे डमरू यूज करो यार तुम लोग, चोर सट्टा हुआ सर. इंडियन डमरूज हैं सर, इंडियन डमरूज सर. और मैं वादा देता हूं अपनी बची कुची जवानी की कसम, अगली बार सवाल होगा कि आपके टीवीएफ स्टार्स किसको डेट कर रहे हैं, क्या है सर?
बिल्कुल, यस, आई विल वेट फॉर दैट सिद्धार्थ.
सर वो पक्का करूंगा सर. आप किसको डेट कर रहे हैं सर?
अरे सर, हम तो दिल्ली आए हैं तलाश में, टेंडर पे यूज कर रहे हैं. अभी तो कोई मिला ही नहीं यार, हम तो बच्चे हैं अभी.
अरे सर आप बच्चे हैं पर काम बड़ों के करते हैं. गिव इट अप फॉर द फोर्स ऑन स्टेज. मैं चाहूंगा आप लोग सब रुके. थैंक यू पुनीता फॉर बीइंग विद अस ऑन स्टेज. With you, if you can come. And this is of course a special memento being given to these achievers, our leading 35 under 35 entrepreneurs. A special memento to mark their presence Ritu, whoa! I know. इनका तो मैं फैन हूं. Abhiraj Singh on stage, Arnab Kumar and Siddharth. सिद्धार्थ, मैं हमेशा प्राउड फील करता हूं जब लोग तुम्हें भी सिद्धार्थ बुलाते हैं यार. दोस्तों, डमरू की कसम, come on, roll with it. Yeah, energy ain't dipping. अब मैं चाहूंगा कि आप लोग स्टेज पर ही रहें. अभी और दिग्गजों को मैं बुलाने वाला हूं. दोस्तों, आई लाइक टू कॉल अनीशा सिंह. लेटर नोट से अनीशा ऑन स्टेज प्लीज. Women of substance, नारी शक्ति की जय हो. Come on guys, pump it up. Following Anisha Singh, it's my honor to call on stage Jatin Ahuja, Big Boy Toys. जतिन जी ने बहुत मेरे सवालों का जवाब दिया. यू आर द चांद एंड आई लव योर ऑरेंज टाई एंड ऑरेंज. ये यार मैं बोरो करूंगा अपने शो के लिए सर. थैंक यू. अप नेक्स्ट लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, Kalyani Khona from Inklo. Can I have you on stage please, Kalyani? She is not there, but ताली बजा दो यार जहां पे भी है. We love you, we miss you. Kaushal from T-Box. Mr. Kaushal, are you here? There you go, sir. Sir, दौड़ के आइए sir. Mr. Kaushal, thank you for keeping the flag high for Indians across. और बड़े फिट है मिस्टर कौशल, देखिए सर. थैंक यू सर. वो सीटी भी यूज कर देंगे ना तो मैं बहुत खुश होऊंगा. मेरी बर्थडे पार्टी की सीटियां हैं सर. उसके बाद वूहू दूध राहुल उप्पल. राहुल जी, आई लव द नेम यार एंड ग्रेट जॉब यार. दोस्तों, आपको आपकी जवानी की कसम, आपको तालियां, सीटी, डमरू यूज करने हैं यार. Sachin Jaiswal, Nikki.ai. Yes, Sachin Jaiswal is here. बहुत अच्छे हैं सर. सचिन जी, एक स्माइल दे रहे हो यार. ट्रॉफी जीत रहे हैं आप सर. हाँ, थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू. अब मेरे अगले स्टॉलवर्ड है साकेत मोदी, लुसिडियस से. साकेत जी, हेलो. साकेत जी, आप 18 साल के लगते हैं यार. आपकी उम्र कितनी है?
26.
आप तो 18 साल बने. बहुत ग्रेट गाय यार. यू शुड बी अ मूवी स्टार. नो सॉरी, माफ करो, टीवीएफ स्टार यार. मूवी स्टार बोल दिया मैंने गलती से. समर सिंगला फ्रॉम जुगनू. समर जी, कैसे हो आप यार? टोटल रॉ पावर. सुपर्ब. Ladies and gentlemen, now one really sexy picture for our photographers because this is our under 35 class of 2017. यार रितु, मैं 15 साल का बच्चा हूं, आपने मुझे इसमें डाला ही नहीं यार. मैं खाना अच्छा बनाता हूं अपनी बीवी के लिए.
The next time when we do maybe a 45 under 45, we're going to consider you.
Under 45, oh my god.
So this is the bright young class of 2017. A warm round of applause to all of them.
Entrepreneurs, definitely they are setting new benchmarks, new standards.
दोस्तों, मुझे भी फोटो लेना है आप सबके साथ. मेरी मम्मी को बताना कि मैं, माने आप लोगों के साथ. आइए सर, अंदर आइए सर, प्लीज आइए अंदर.